So he's deciding which group now. Now he sorted out half of the players. So half of the players are now out of contention in the Max Emerald lottery. Now there's going to be a roll. Player number 16. And there was a reroll. There were 30 players apparently in the lottery, not 40. So reroll on 16 to 20. And we had a lucky player that now just won a max for 20 euros. So we'll be kicking off the 93-94 World Championship. We'll soon be introducing the format itself and speaking a little bit about that. And the players are getting seated. I think it looks like Fredrik Sveby on the right side and on the left side. So let's see. Sveby. That's Sveby. Against Glenish. And this is the first round of the 93-94 World Championship in Sweden here at n00bcon in Gothenburg. We're at a local bar having this.
Called Rotary Pub?
Bar?
Yeah, student pub, yeah.
And it's been here for at least the last couple of years. I'm not sure if it's been here for all 8 years.
I think it all except like 1 or something like that. Yeah.
So now we're getting our first non-deck game.
Yes, and these are 2 players that have been around for this format for quite a while. I think Serbi is a very experienced old 93-94 player. Glenish has been for like maybe last 5 years or something like that at least. But
and the die roll with 10 dice.
Excellent.
Om vi kan flyga de borden och soffan bara typ 5 meter hitåt så är det perfekt.
There's some players playing just beside us here, so trying to move them a bit. And they're still trying
to figure out what was the value of that die roll.
And I think we have a decision. And I know that I saw Glenish and I saw some very exciting card. It's ATOG.
ATOG is really nice.
Yeah,
really nice.
And my experience is that Sveb is usually playing Eureka deck, but we'll see if he plays this time as well.
Is he a Brain Gazer in hand and some lands?
Yeah. So he plays Birds in Paradise as well. Time Walk as well. Time Walk, I see.
Is it Black Border
okay.
Time Twister? Right next to the Time Walk.
This is an excellent start for me. It's an explosive one.
Really explosive.
Yeah. So we'll see if he deploys his Time Walk or he just.
Oh! Ouch! That's a mind twist for
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5 on turn 1.
Yeah, that's not really fair.
Oh.
There we go.
And there we see ATOG hitting the graveyard. So Glenish responded with a lightning bolt to Sveby's face. That would put him at 17.
And you soon will be at 16.
Yeah.
Due to the mana. And so no more land for Glenish.
I had to discard his whole hand and didn't top deck a land. So.
Yeah. The Birds of Paradise, so it's a good
so
follow-up
second land for Glenish at least. So. What, the Ancestral Recall as well?
Yep. So Sveb has quite all the powerful cards in this matchup. Yeah. And he still has his Time Walk in hand, so this looks pretty good for Sveby.
And he takes 1 from the trigger and upkeep.
Yep, we'll see. Can't quite see what he has
managed
now.
to draw something
useful
from.
Seems like he's been got
Can
something.
be Eureka.
He still plays his Eureka deck. That's pretty amazing.
So we can see a Shivan Dragon, a Sushi, Is it Mohammed?
Yes,
Yeah.
it is. 5'6" big guy. That's basically how big you can get him.
Oh, and a copper tablet.
Yep. It's good against, especially afterboard when they bring in the cop reds and so on. You can still go for damage.
So that should be 12 in upkeep and 11 in draw step.
Yeah, but I think they will be quite fast now because there's 2 big flyers and a time walk in hand. So
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if he just deploys his time walk here.
Yeah, you can pump 2 and then.
Yeah.
So let's see, it was 4 plus
5'6". So 5. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Glenish scoops it up.
pretty much.
I mean, after a mind twist on 5 on turn 1, there's really not very much to come back into.
No, that's one of the most unfair cards in this format, I would say. Along with the library, Alexandria.
Yeah.
There's not much you can do there. So
It's one of those no game cards, I guess.
And see Blood Moons, that's an excellent card against Swebe since he has a lot of colors in his deck.
We didn't see one single basic land from Swebe there in the first game.
So I think if Glenish is able to the board on Blood Moon, he will be at least some cripple. He has his artifact mana still, but
Black Lotus Time Walk seems like a decent play on turn 1 if you want to be as unfair as Swebe was with the Mind Twist.
yeah. But I didn't see if Swebe sideboarded that many cards. Hello from Germany. Hello, Germany. So some Russians as well, yeah. It's a quite international competition this year. We have players from Russia, from America. We have, I've heard some Germany as well, and Danish and Swedish, of course.
The majority of the players are Swedish players from all over the country.
Yeah, so we've got both from north and south of Sweden as well.
Today it's the 93-94 World Championship, and tomorrow at the GotCon, that's also here in Gothenburg, there will be the Swedish Vintage Championships. So it will be some old school players in the area this weekend.
Yes, yes. And a lot of power.
A lot of power.
A lot of expensive cards in
A
Gothenburg
lot
this
of money
week.
this weekend.
So
It's interesting with the money aspect. I think that I've read some players who find the 93-94 community, or they think of it as kind of elitistic, due to the fact that you have to push so much money into it if you're joining today. What I like to reason with and keep in mind is that many of these players, they've been playing 93-94 for several years. n00bcon started 8 years ago. I think 8 years ago you'd buy beta underground seas for around 200 euros.
yeah,
Which is the price of the revised tools today. So when many of these players started playing this format, it was not at all as expensive as it is today.
yeah. And you can see just on the Unlimited Black Lotus is a good example. Like 3 years ago it was on maybe about 800 euro.
Yeah.
Now it's on 3,000 euro.
Yeah.
So
the price has.
reason.
But I mean, you get to see so many beautiful cards in this game. You get to see. This is just such a nostalgic trip, and I love to be able to enjoy it.
And it's a great community. All players are friendly, and did I see another Mind Twist in the start hand for Sweden? See faster.
Yeah.
It's a Mind Twist. I don't think I had that many fast mana this time. And it started off with a Chain Lightning, so it's 3 to your head. The old classic aggro start from the mono red deck. See, it's 16 and the Cedar Brass is taxing the mana quite good, and taxing the life. There's another.
Hopefully, Vanish can draw some advantage of this.
Yeah.
There are some clear here. We'll see if we can.
I'm gonna go and check what that
adjusted. But it looks like an Ankh of Mishra. Ankh of Mishra, right? Yep.
So that's quite a good start for Glenish, I would say, because now it will punish him for playing all these lands that he want to deploy. Oh, Blood Moon!
That's a really nice play. Let's see if he has some response. I guess
but
Svebi will.
has
He has the Birds of
Paradise.
Paradise still,
So I
but
think
double green will still be hard to get with for Eureka.
Yeah.
And I mean, we can see Svebi having an Ancestral Recall in hand. I think. Yep. All the cards.
Yeah.
Not sure if this was in response to Blood Moon. Yeah. Svebi did not
Probably
seem
trying to
to.
find a mana drain or counter spell.
Not sure if there is any counter spells, but I assume there would be Mana Drains and counter spell in Svebi's deck.
Yep.
Seems like a good way to be able to play the
He still has a shot
Eureka.
because I can imagine he has some Blue Elemental Blast in the sideboard, so he will have.
He seems to have a Black Lotus in hand as well,
Yeah.
doesn't he? Yeah.
So I don't think this Blood Moon will do so much damage for Svebi.
I guess the Black Lotus is kind of a decent draw after Blood Moon.
Yeah.
I like the alteration on Svebi's Beta Birds of Paradise there, adding the // to get the alpha feeling.
Yeah. I think it's on the
Wrong place, yeah. But no
on
worries.
the
sleeve.
Sleeve, yeah.
Yeah. And there's a Mind Twist for 3.
No might be some one.
No, is that the Lotus, right?
Yeah, but he only discarded one card.
Oh.
So I
Okay,
don't
so
know.
he's playing something else with the mana then.
Yeah, maybe.
Can we see a Jusam Jin? Does he play that? No. Doubt it, right?
But
Plays the
is it-
Flyers with pair with Eureka.
Yeah. I don't know what's happening. He's discarding one card and he's tapped all his mana. So
Seems as if they're discussing something.
yeah. Some confusion maybe, I don't know.
No. He,
That's, okay,
yeah.
he did,
So the Birds of
Matthew
Paradise
Swan
would
and
tap.
then
Yeah.
Eureka.
So that's nice hit to hit the sushi there, not being able to put anything in on the Eureka.
Yeah.
So another Mahamut Jin, a Copper Tablet,
Oh, man.
and a Shivan Dragon, and
And a
another Shivan Dragon, and a Vinyl. Go. Well,
we go.
Eureka seems to be quite a powerful card in this
Yeah.
deck.
Yeah. But it seems like I think that Svebi's deck is a bit weak and against counterspells.
Wheel of Fortune.
Since he has a lot of big guys, and when he can't deploy them fast, he will get stuck in his hand.
Yeah. Not sure how much counter magic Svebi plays himself,
No,
but
I haven't seen a single one so far.
I mean, I would expect it there to be some.
Yeah, I know before that I've seen mana drains and so before from him, so wouldn't be surprised if he has some counter spells.
And a Chaos Orb.
I wonder what.
Yes. One colorless mana still floating.
Yeah, I doubt that will be enough. Let's see. The good old Chaos Orb flip. And I believe Danish has practiced this a lot, so. Did it flip? Yeah, rotated. Complete. And that's at least one fatty going away.
Yeah, but that's what, 10 power? No?
Yeah,
yeah.
They can pump.
And plus pumping with the Blood Moon for free, and 2 Birds of Paradise.
Yeah.
I think Svebi will
finish.
be able to finish this quite soon. Yeah.
Yeah.
Seems to have a Sylvan Library in hand as well.
Sylvan Library is correct.
And there should have been a trigger. Let's see, trigger from the Ankh. Svebi goes down to 14 and the Copper Tablet 13.
Yeah. Jumps in for 10. 12.
12, 13, 14.
And he scoops him up.
So, that was it for round 1. Pretty quick games here.
Yeah.
And we can see a really powerful hand from Svebi there as well, with
good,
lots
very
of power
very
cards.
good card draws.
the wheel he seems to have hit some cards on.
Yeah.
So we'll see if we can get some of the players here to discuss their decks with us.
Yeah.
Or with Joachim, rather.
See some spicy Eureka deck to see how it works.
Yeah, I'd love to go through the Eureka deck. people working the bar seem to have a rough work to do. Hur gick det för Olle i första? So it seems like Fredrik Sveby will lobby in just a second. That was not a nice game at all, Fredrik. That was not at all. So we'll have Joachim here.
He didn't want to, so
Okay, well we start to Glenn. Yeah, we'll see it tomorrow.
So we're gonna chat with Glenish, who unfortunately didn't win that match. He had to face Sveby with a really terrific draw from his side. And we'll take a look at the Glenish deck. And I saw some sweet things from that one, so we'll see if we can get some discussion with him for this one and see how he has constructed and if he has some spicy things we can look at there. So we're just waiting for him to powder his nose, and we will get with him shortly here. We can say there can be some quite exciting decks in this actually. We hopefully will try to catch one of my favorite decks is the Enchanter's deck. It's very and see that one go off because it's a very exciting deck to watch and see how it just explodes out with all the cards and all the enchantments and so on. Finishes up with a huge fireball. So he played a Eureka deck, so he the first office we play speaking English for the international people.
Yes.
Yeah. So, what about that exam game?
My game now?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was pretty rough. It's a breaker. So,
Not much to do against
no,
the one
no,
mind twist.
Really not know.
No. The first game was just plain awful.
Yeah, it's really awful. It plays mind twist round one.
Yeah.
What can I do, really?
Yeah, I agree. It's
one
one of those games that just shrugs and move on with your life.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, but I'm a little bit interested in your deck because I saw some sweet ATOGs and so on. Is in,
Yes.
So is it a more artifact-based red deck or?
Yeah, my thing has always been Senna starts with 93, 94 the game to play with a red burn deck.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yep.
And it's never the deck can never get to the good times, you know.
Mm.
So I started to mix some cards. I get I think a good deck.
Yeah.
Now I play with Ankh Mishra, Copper Tablet, 8 bolts.
Mm.
And then I want to hit with ATOG or Sushi. So it can be pretty fast if I want.
Mm.
And then my big card in the deck is Mono Box.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So if
Do you play 4 of them or
3 of them?
3 of them.
in the
That's
main
nice.
deck.
Yeah.
So, but often they come out in after game 1. I put them out to put in some other.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Mm. But yeah, I played them myself in the sideboard last year.
Yeah.
But I think I had two little fast mana in my deck, so didn't get it out as fast as I wanted to.
No.
How do you feel about that? Do you have enough fast mana to get it out early?
No,
or?
it's a problem really, because I have 3 mono walls in the main,
Yeah.
and I think it would work to get mono barbs in play pretty soon, but it don't. So it's a problem really, because I want to have, put in a Ankh of Mishra, maybe 2 bolts, maybe a Tog, then mono barbs, and just give a continually damage, but it doesn't happen. So nothing the first one, maybe later.
But you didn't get much chance to show it at least now, so maybe if you get the chance to do it, it's better.
I hope so. Really hope so. So that it could be a fun deck to play. It can go fast. Have a lot of time to drink beer, of course.
That's one upside of it, of course. Yeah. Nice.
So,
Yeah.
That's nice.
Thank you for that, and good luck in your rest of the tournament.
Thank you.
I hope you will. The base will taste good, and you will have some nice Magic.
Thank you, Joking Mom.
And we will have some small between rounds, see if we can find someone else to chat to or so. But we'll be back in your turn inside of course, in a moment. So stay tuned in a bit, and we will try to catch up with you in a moment.
Har ni live nu eller?